Good morning, everyone. I hope you are well. Today, I want to talk about how to find your inner peace. Have you ever felt tired, exhausted, and you just want to regain your strength? Today, I want to share 5 things that you can do to regain your strength. And I have some notes here that I will be looking down at every now and then. So let's dive right in. Number one is you need to find your morning stillness. For me, when I wake up in the morning to pray or to meditate or to gym, I feel like I have an extra time for the day. When you really start working on yourself, you realize how short 24 hours is. You see that you don't really have enough time. So for me, when I wake up early while people are still sleeping, I feel like I have an extra time to take care of myself. Remember what I always preach is that you cannot pour from an empty cup. So take time to be on your own in the morning while your kids are still sleeping. Your neighbors are still sleeping, and just do meditation, maybe do breath work, or just pray. And I promise you, it will really change your life. And if you don't know what you can meditate about, you can just breathe first and be aware of the body parts like your legs, your arms, your chest. How is your breath? Is it warm, or is it fast, or is it calm? And then after that, then you can imagine yourself maybe in a beautiful luscious garden, and then from there maybe you can imagine nice flowers, and then maybe you can see your inner child, and then you ask her, what does she want? Does she want to play with you or whatever? Maybe you see her playing with butterflies, whatever it is. But there's so many guided meditations here on YouTube that can help you when it comes to meditation. I used to think that meditation is difficult, but really it is just being still and not judging everything. It can be even watching your thoughts as if you're watching clouds moving around. Okay, so try it, and I promise you it will change your life. Okay, and then the second one is you need to learn to let go. For me, I was a big control freak. I'm still learning this. I'm not gonna lie. Learn to surrender, learn to let go. There's so many things in this life that you cannot control, that you try so hard to control, and honestly, you're just wasting your energy. You are just depleting yourself instead of letting go to God, who is so much bigger than you, who knows so much better than you, who has been in places where you have not been. So learn to surrender. You know, do you remember your first boyfriend that you cried about? Don't you look back at that and think, oh my God, I'm so grateful that it did not work out with that person? For me, it is like that. When I look back at the people that I used to cry for, I'm so grateful that God pulled me out of that situation. So moments like that help you to trust God, to know that God knows what He is doing. It helps you to know that everything is going to work out exactly the way it is supposed to. So learn to trust the process, learn to surrender, learn to accept that you don't know everything, and that is absolutely fine. Learn to know that it is okay to make mistakes, because you can always pivot from those, and your mistakes are not going to be the end of the world. Okay. And then number three is you need to learn to protect your energy. For me, I protect my energy by staying away from social media, especially Twitter. I feel like, okay, now I think it's called X. Yeah, I've deleted my Twitter account, because for me, I feel like that was one of the most toxic environments where people enjoy dragging people. So stay away from social media, especially if it's about gossip or it's about pulling people down, and just be aware of where you leak your energy. And this does not only apply to social media, but also when it comes to the people that you surround yourself with. Learn to listen to your body. You know, when you are with someone, your body can tell you if this person is taking your energy off, or if this person is helping you to have more energy. So take time to check in with yourself and ask yourself, how are you feeling around this person, or how are you feeling after spending time with this person? Do you feel excited, or do you feel tired? Do you feel like you need to rest? Do you feel like you need to sleep and regain your energy? And I feel like for me as an introvert, it's really important to take some time and just regroup and regain my strength, even if I was with a person who is not an energy drainer, because I really enjoy my me time and it really helps me to feel grounded. So take time to be aware of where you leak your energy and try by all means to protect your energy. Even the things that we watch, for me, I really love the Real Housewives, but if I'm being honest, I know that they drain my energy because most of the time it's all about gossip, it's all about dragging each other, it's all about just drama. So ask yourself, what is draining your energy and how can you limit that, and then how can you replace that with something that is productive for you? One of the things that I do to replace some of the things that were distracting for me is going to gym. I really love going to gym, and going to gym does not only help you to have a beautiful body, it does not only help to improve your confidence, but it also helps your mind, because when you are lifting those weights, you need to be mindful of your breath. So you breathe in and you breathe out, and that helps you to be in the present moment. And I always preach it is very important to be in this moment. When you are in this moment, you understand that everything is okay right now. You start to be grateful. So learn to be mindful, to be aware of where you are. And gym is one of the things that really help me to be grounded. Okay, the last one is definitely fasting. This year I have not fasted that much, but I really feel like it really helps to give me my energy. For me, I usually do like 3 days fasting for 12 hours. So I wake up in the morning and then I plan that I'm going to pray maybe every 2 hours, and then I watch sermons, I read the Bible, I worship in between. But what I've noticed is that when I am fasting, I am so much productive at work and I have such a positive outlook in life because I'm not focusing on the things that I am lacking. I'm not focusing on the things that I need, but I'm focusing on God. I'm focusing on all the things that I have. I am focusing on gratitude. I'm focusing on joy. So try fasting, whether you try it maybe just for one day, if 3 days is difficult for you, just for 12 hours, and tell yourself that okay, for these 12 hours I'm not going to gossip, I'm not going to allow people to gossip to me, I'm not going to listen or watch anything that is destructive for me. I am just going to focus on God, I'm going to be grateful, I am going to be aware. And then you ask God to help you with that, because fasting is not easy. But also, another disclaimer: before you fast, please make sure that you contact your doctor if you're someone who has maybe diabetes or high blood pressure or any kind of a disease that is not going to allow you to fast, because I'm not a doctor, I'm just sharing my experience. Okay, I think that's it for today. I see I have a like. Okay, yeah, that's it for today. I really enjoyed this. Now it's time for me to go to church. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think and what resonated with you. I really love reading your feedback. And until next time, have a great day. Have a day that is as beautiful as you are. I love you so much. Thank you for your time and your energy. Goodbye.